Hi everyone, this is me, Guaitoli from Regions of Atlantis and Temperance, and today I'm here to give you my feedback on the XVive U4 in-ear monitoring wireless system. This is a super compact device which has a clear goal to be fast to connect, easy to use, and basically plug and play. It's clear to me that this is the goal of XVive because there are not that many functionalities, there are not that many controls on the transmitter and on the receiver, and everything is absolutely easy, smooth, fast to connect. Of course, this comes with a price on one side because you will lose some features that maybe more expensive in-ear monitoring system might offer to you, but at the same time you really have something in your hands that is so easy, so fast, and so simple to work with that you definitely won't regret it. In the packaging, as you can see, you only have a few tools, which are the receiver, the transmitter, a USB cable, and a converter from jack to XLR male. And of course you have a leather pouch in which you can collect all the items that you find in packaging. The receiver has a switch, an on-off switch here, and on the front side you have a button in which you can select the channels from 1 to 6, and a volume knob which is of course meant to be used to set the volume of your headphones or earphones. The same thing happens with the transmitter. You have a power button, which is of course the on-off switch, a selector between auxiliary signal or line signal, and then a switch in which you can define the channel that you are using. Transmitter and receiver, they work together. They don't have an automatic system to get synced with each other. So when both of them are on, you will have to press the button and select the channel here and associate the same channel also on the transmitter. There is an indicator which is telling me, for instance, that right now I would have to recharge the battery because I used it, of course. When it comes to the selection of auxiliary or line signal, the line signal is meant to be used with mixers or any professional device, and the aux signal is meant to be used for any commercial device such as, I don't know, computers, audio players, or whatever. What I found really cool, extremely cool, is that the transmitter here has to be plugged directly to the output of the mixing console, either with the XLR output or with the jack output through the converter that is provided by XVive. There is no rack that you have to plug to the power or anything else, and this is another extremely wonderful feature of this XVive system. Both the transmitter and the receiver, they have their own battery, which is of course rechargeable through USB. There is no power plug which is provided by XVive, but any USB power plug will work here, and the cable has a double output so that you can recharge at the same time both the transmitter and the receiver. This is really wonderful. And basically that's it, that's all you need to know. Of course, this is a mono wireless system, considering that you can only plug it on one XLR or jack output. You can't expect it to have a stereo transmission, and it operates on 2.4 gigahertz throughout the wireless, standard wireless frequency. So this makes it really versatile. I have to admit that the latency is really low. They say it's less than 5 milliseconds of latency, and I can totally confirm that I didn't have any latency issue, which is extremely important. Independently from the channel that you are using, there is no like channel that goes faster or channel that goes slower. And what else do you need to know? The battery lasts quite long. They say it's around 5 hours, and I can totally confirm that I didn't have any battery issue, and it's absolutely fast to be recharged. When it comes to the volume, I didn't have any big issue, even though with my personal headphones I really had to push it, meaning that probably with headphones with a lower impedance it would have worked better, but I mean, this is a minor problem as I had all the volume that I needed in my ears. I had a chance to use this on stage and in my studio, and I also had a lucky coincidence because in the last weeks I've been shooting some videos with Visions of Atlantis, and I had a chance to use this in a really big video studio. And I gave this to the drummer of Visions of Atlantis, who filmed the entire performance during the video clip using the XVive U4 in-ear monitoring system to receive the backing track on which we played on. And in all these environments, I didn't have any issue. I didn't lose signal, I didn't have any loss of connection or anything that made me regret I was using such a compact system. So all in all, I really have to admit that everything went really well. Also, an extremely important thing on my side is that the definition of the sound, despite being a mono system, was really good. I would absolutely suggest this system to all of you who are approaching to the world of in-ear monitoring systems, because this is a great step into this world. This has everything, like the price is extremely cheap, especially compared to other in-ear monitoring systems. This is absolutely one of the cheapest systems on the market. I can't recall any other brand who produces something that cheap. It has all the features that you need, and even when I switched channels, I just did it to try it out, because in my environments, in my experience, I was working finally with all the band frequencies that are offered. Plus, rechargeable batteries. This is a huge save compared to other systems. So all in all, you won't only save money by purchasing it because it's cheap itself, but also because in the long term, you won't have to spend a lot of money in batteries. So well done, XVive, because this is totally something worth its price.